Alrighty. Alrighty. I'm gonna give it a second to see if anyone actually wants to join. And also, if anyone actually wants to join the voice chat in the Discord server, which someone said they were going to, but I don't know if they want to. Let me turn this off for a sec. While I quickly log in. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Boom. To get started, let me just pull up the list of what I have left to do. I'm just gonna like go through it really quickly because I have a couple more things I want to do. Oops. You can be the one person to witness this. I just need a witness and everyone so that there's so I have an alibi. How the hell do you spell alibi? Yo, alibi number 2.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep, loud and clear.
All right, cool.
Welcome, welcome. I'm hoping the link I put in the forum worked, unless...
Are you streaming it on here, or are you do it on YouTube?
Oh, I'm doing it on YouTube. I'm trying to see if the
Alright,
link itself is working. Like, I don't
yeah,
think
I'm
this
just
is privated. Yeah, check it to make sure because I have never done
yeah,
this before.
yeah, it's working. Yeah, it's working. I'm watching it now. Yeah.
Oh, nice. There's box.
Is
Um,
there any? Is there any like horrendous grinds unlocked by one of these chunks or not?
I'm gonna go over it. I'm gonna go over it all. I'm gonna explain like basically what happens in each of the four. But before I do that, there's a few short things I'm going to do to like finish up the chunk because we're not entirely done. Um, one of the things I left until the end is shearing a sheep and spinning a ball of wool. So I'm going to do that quickly. And
Hmm.
then also this has a chance of going horribly wrong because if I don't cook one of these chicken, I cannot roll. I thought I was like killing imps for forever, and I needed either an egg or a chicken, and I did not get either in like an hour and a half of killing imps. I thought I would get more, so I don't know. There's like a what is the percent chance? I'm 18 I'm 18 cooking, so there is a non-zero chance that this just totally fails.
Mm.
I didn't listen to the stream audio either, so I'm sure someone can tell me that it's totally off if it's totally off. I already know the video is totally off. I can't fix that. My internet is not good. But it's like authentic to the 04 experience if you think about it. Like the low stream quality is just trying to represent the time period. All right. I have like 0 run energy. That's a cool thing too. I'm debating
Yeah.
on whether I'm going to lamp that long term. Boom.
Uh,
That's one thing done. I just did my ball full. Oh, I noticed the stream is like 30 seconds or more behind. Let me see. Yeah, it's about like 30 seconds behind. I could stream on the Discord for you too, so that you're not behind. Let's see here.
Is it 30 seconds behind? Okay.
That's good.
All right. Yeah. Then I'll click off the YouTube one then.
Yeah, it's just I'll have to switch the stream over to like I'll have to switch both streams over at the same time. I'll figure out how to do that because I have to go back to chunk picker. Okay, so that part's done. And then I guess is the only thing left to cook a chicken. I'll check my list. Oh, I have to do the Restless Ghost. Let's do that one first. I have to start the Restless Ghost, which I have not started this quest this entire time. Which is funny because it's like the easiest thing to do, but I don't know. I kind of like leaving the quest for last. Uh, Father, where are you? I'm looking for a quest. What are we doing? It's a ghost in the church graveyard. I'd like you to get rid of it if you need any help. Father Ernie is an expert on ghosts. Him I cannot reach until I get at least 3 more chunks. Is he? I forgot. In 2004, is he in the southwest or southeast?
Who?
Father Ernie,
He's
isn't?
he's in the swamp.
Yeah. Is he in the southeast chunk or the southwest chunk of the swamp? Like, is he in the west or the east side? I can't remember.
Let me see.
Oh, his shack is in the right side. I see it here. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's in the
it's right
east.
at the side of mining pit.
So I need at least 3 chunks before doing this. Uh,
How's it
yeah,
going?
it's going well. I'm doing the last few tasks. before I roll. So now is the moment of truth. I have to cook one of these chicken, otherwise I'm just gonna like end the stream out of embarrassment, I guess. Alrighty.
Are you level 1 cooking?
No, I'm 18.
Ooh, fingers crossed.
Oh, we're done.
Yo.
Didn't even need the other one.
Just a normal bout
Uh,
of embarrassment.
yep. Yeah, no, I was killing imps for an hour and a half trying to like get an egg so that I would be able to finish the quest, the cook's assistant, but I don't need to finish it because technically I should not be able to access a bucket of milk yet, but I had someone help me get it. So I was thinking, oh, I can lower my chances of burning it and not embarrass myself.
Oh,
But
did someone lure a cow into your
yeah,
chunks?
someone lured a cow for me and I milked it and it worked perfectly. Um, but I killed an hour and a half worth of imps and they didn't drop any extra chicken and they didn't drop any eggs. So that was horrible. All right. Well, this section has gone well. I'm going to now switch over to well, I'm going to double check quickly to make sure we're not missing anything. I cooked a chicken. I can go through every single thing I did.
There aren't
I
the uh, there
What's
aren't
up?
the onions upstairs, are there?
Nope. There is no upstairs
Okay,
in 2004, is there?
perfect.
Doesn't
Maybe
exist.
you gonna find out.
I've been here and I checked before. It's like yeah, they strangely added that upstairs later. And also I don't believe onions and the cooked onion also isn't even in the game at this point.
No,
Um
I suppose that comes out with potatoes
it looks like
or
there
like
should
the.
be a second story. Like they designed this building with a second story of windows.
Oh, it's just lofted,
Or it's just lofted.
vaulted ceilings.
This one could drop an egg. No, they would never do that. Alright, well, I guess I'll just stream the main event then. I think I have everything. I've
Have you done
wielded,
it? Have you done everything now?
yeah. So
Yeah.
these are all the best in slots plus this wizard hat and yeah, steel or iron dagger. These I didn't even need to get. This I didn't need to get, but it's a bonus. Um, I did the I did the U longbow. I burnt the uh, U log and chopped the U log. I activated protect from melee, which is crazy. That took a while. That was probably the most annoying one, even though fletching took longer because that one was just a lot more clicking. Or, yeah, there's no AFK time really. And I like
Yeah,
AFK
it's like
time.
only waiting to chop the logs.
Yep. Then we progressed all the quests. It was just Rune Mysteries, Restless Ghost, and then starting Cook's Assistant. And cooking that chicken and making that ball of wool and pickpocketing a citizen. So yeah, all of those things have been done. I have to switch both of these over individually to the chunk picker. Let me switch my stream over first. Boom, chunk map. Let me stream it on Discord. Alright. Alright, can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So I'm hoping I did this right, where I set it up where it should like spin, and then it's going to like be like a, I guess not like a roulette, but like I don't know,
Like the
like
Price
when
is
you're
Right.
gambling,
Yeah,
like a slot
little
machine.
slot machine.
It'll be like a
Yeah.
slot machine, or it should be at least. And then I just wanted to talk for a second about each of these chunks just to like rank them, and
Yeah.
they're it's like counterclockwise from best to worst, starting at 3. So getting 3, I would have to thieve a farmer, which would that would take like 1 thieving level from 6 to 7, I think.
Yeah, so not too bad then, really.
And I would have to get 58 cooking, which, because I would then gain access to the lumber's range because I can complete the quest because I have direct access to cows, but it would be, I'm guessing, like 35 hours to do that. It's like around 8,000 cows, a little bit over.
Oh, that's that grind, yeah. Getting 58 cooking, and that's that
Yeah,
chunk, yeah.
it
Okay,
is.
yeah.
It's 3 of them. This is the one
Um,
where it's the easiest. 3,
what's
1, and
the
4, I have to do it.
what's is there any difference in XP for cooked beef versus cooked chicken?
I believe they're exactly the same. I thought they're both 30, but
Okay.
I can also do it on chickens, which chickens
Yeah.
honestly would be better.
Well, because that house that's in that farm up there that has the chicken coop in it,
Yeah.
that may have the cooking pot in it already. I know that they added it later to Fred the farmer's house, but there might be a cooking pot in there, so you wouldn't have to run all the way back to the range.
Oh yeah. Well, I would probably like bringing them back to the range would probably lose more time than just chopping and burning a log and cooking it on the fire, I would think. No?
Yeah. I think there might be like a little bit of difference of like, well, I mean, you're probably
I
well
would have
past
to
burn
time
rate.
it out, but like I have no run energy, so that's an annoying factor. And yeah. Then two, there is an air rune spawn. And I already have access to a bunch of other runes, so I would have to cast Firebolt as my best spell. And I currently have like at least I can get at least a third of the way there with the runes in my inventory. But essentially it would be killing about, I'd say, 60 hours more of goblins maybe. Depends.
Right, yeah.
Depends a lot because also if I get a air staff from a clue, then I almost doubles my or over doubles my XP per hour I can get for magic because then I can just pick up the mind rune spawns and kill men, which drop mind runes, and then I would just be spamming wind strike for the end of till the end of the time, and that would be a lot more
Yes.
XP
Why
than
do you, sorry, why do you need 58 cooking? What's that for anyway?
the pita bread.
Oh, what, you unlock dough or something? You unlock flour or something?
I already have flour. I can get it from imps. It's just I don't have a range right now, so I
Yeah, okay, so
can't.
as soon as you get a range, you have to do it, right? Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And then 1 gives me access to a range. It's this range here, which is a really crappy range because it and 4, which there's also a range over here. If I get access to either of these ranges, I have to do the 58 cooking. But the main way I would get food is killing the giant rats that wander from here in 2 over into this corner. Um, Similar to cows and chickens, except way slower because I have to lure them in here and they have to wander in here, and it would like probably over double the amount of time the grind takes.
Should you even have to do that if it's not really in the chunk though, you know? Like if it's gonna they have to wander in like
Yes.
randomly.
So the reason it exists is because you have access to chicken as raw chicken as a drop from imps, which would technically be the thing that says, okay, you can train cooking from level 1 because you have access
Mm.
to raw chicken from imps. But raw chicken from imps takes an eternity. It takes like, that would take an absurdly, I would need 8,000 chicken drops from imps, which I don't even want to think about how long that would take.
Yeah, yeah. So you don't want
Um,
one really.
I don't want 1 or 4. These are,
You want three so you can kill chickens and cook
yeah,
that. Yeah.
or 2 because then I have direct access to the giant rats, and
Right.
so
Yeah, yeah.
when I get one of these other ones, the cooking grind won't be very hard at all.
But if you get one though, does should you really count the rats? Like, are they part of that chunk then? Yeah. They.
You don't count the rats. You're combining the fact that you have access to cooking from level 1 because you have imps. You have a
Okay. Yeah.
range and you have pot of flour from imps to make dough because you have water source and you have a bucket source in the basement. So you have everything to do it without even considering the rats. And then 4 is even worse than 1 in some ways. It's also better in others. It's better in the sense that it gets you closer to a bank, but like, do I really need a bank?
That's really not saying much.
Um, the thing that makes it worse is there's also a 27 crafting grind, which I would have to get by shearing sheep, turning it into balls of wool, and you get like 2.5 or whatever XP. I didn't actually check it. You get an absurdly low amount of XP on top of the fact that you're getting a range, so you'd have to do the giant rat thing. This would probably take me over 100 hours, I would guess, in total.
Mm. So you want chunk 3 or 2.
Yep. Basically,
Yeah.
we're 50-50 between like things I'd be
50-50 chance
happy
of fucking
and
up your whole
unhappy with.
account.
I
Yeah, I
wouldn't
really
say
hope.
ruining the
Hope
whole account, but
no, but you know what I mean.
yeah.
You're gonna have
Ruining
a
your fun with the account.
you're gonna have a tough time, mate. If you get 1 or 4, it's gonna be a tough time.
Yep. All right. Are we all ready? I think I've
Yep.
stalled long
Well,
enough.
Good luck.
good luck. Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna click it. Hopefully it does the spinning thing. And what? Why are we loading? Hello.
Hmm.
You know, I never actually tested this. I just was given the site. But yeah. It's creating suspense, I guess.
Because it doesn't show the
It's not like, yeah, it's like loading. So this is a custom map, which I don't know if that would impact it, because like this is I think is a fork of the original chunk project. So someone just decided, oh, I want to make the 2004scape map usable with this tool. So I don't know.
little peek behind the scenes. They're actually just mining Bitcoin on your computer right now,
It's quite possible.
making you
I
wait.
did not check the source code. Should I just like refresh the page?
Try.
I'm going to try that.
Just deletes your map.
Up, it rolled something. It rolled this one.
No.
You rolled the shit
Uh,
one, right?
it rolled the almost the shittest one. Also,
Yeah.
this should not be rollable. That should not be rollable. Okay. So I guess nothing changes. This should also not be rollable.
So you have to wait for the rats to wander in, yeah?
Yep. So the only thing this adds is cooking. Oh, and it's telling me things that don't exist. Like I can't catch raw anchovies. I can't even get to this area because this thing on the side thinks that we're in OSRS. So
Yeah, there's a fishing spot there in old school, isn't there? So
yeah. So we don't, and also you can like just walk through here. I'm gonna go there in game right now. Let me switch it over. Just so we can see literally everything that is in this area.
Yeah, you got some nasty corner content here.
I thought that you couldn't walk through there anyway. I thought you had to go round, no?
Yeah, you have to go around. You can't walk through there in 2004. You can in here, let me turn the stream back on. You can in OSRS.
Are you
Well,
talking about
which
where the
you can just use the range now, yeah, that little bit, yeah.
yeah? And you're talking about the knife spawn through there, right? Because I think that's still closed off, even in old
Oh,
school.
what do you mean the knife spawn?
The
Like
knife spawn behind the bushes here.
right
Yeah.
here? I can
Yeah.
access this already.
Yeah, but it would be really nice if like either those bushes or that wall just wasn't there.
Oh yeah, to walk
Make
through.
life so much easier.
Yep.
Well, rip, man.
So yeah, I get access to this bed, a drab-looking bed. This range here, like I don't know if running back and forth to the range will be well.
It's not gonna be
Where
fun.
is the zone?
It's
Where's the
not.
zone for
I'm
where the
not gonna use
rats
this
are
range
in?
anyway. Like I'll use the range inside the castle. I'm gonna unlock it by going back to farming imps for an egg and do that.
Quick question: are there any trees that are on the chunk border there, like behind the castle, that you're able to reach?
No, I don't believe
Damn.
so. So I would have to run up north each time that I want to get logs.
So I was gonna say like, might just be easier just making fires.
I can talk to this guy.
But I think doing imps for the egg is probably the best option, just
Yeah.
because it opens up a couple more inventory spots.
So
Yeah,
what's the
for
plan
sure.
then?
Well,
What's the plan then?
the
58 cooking then. You have to kill the rats that wander in.
yep. And
Where do they wander in? Where is it anyway?
I can show you in a second here. Yep, I can talk to this guy that does nothing for me for now.
You need a ghost speak amulet from the guy, yeah.
Yeah, but at least I can look at funny dialogue.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny how he has to give his responses, even though he's just saying moo.
Woo!
Yep. All right. Let's head around. I can show you, and I can finally throw all these things away that I was keeping for no reason.
Oh, potential reasons.
Potential reasons.
Man, I just got done baking the worst fucking cookies in the world. Hell yeah.
I'll show you
Not good.
exactly how this works.
Not good at baking. Just
Make sure to turn on walk so you don't accidentally. Up,
Where does the line
almost walked
end
out.
then?
So the line is right here is both the southmost and westernmost tile I'm supposed to go
Wow,
on.
so you have to wait for them to walk in there.
Yep. But I also have access to some spells, and also I shouldn't be standing here because I need to let the rat walk like that.
So how many rats do you need for 58 cooking?
About 8,000, I'd say. So yeah, it's just like that. You let them walk in. I can speed it up a little bit with like I have a few spells I can cast. Like I'll be able to get to
Are you allowed to cast spells on them while they're outside of that area or not?
yeah. As long as I don't physically leave, then I'm chilling.
Yeah. Oh, it's a shame you didn't get that other chunk
Up
because this
and
is
I walked out.
no, account
Reset
ruined. Start
account.
over.
What I was
yeah.
doing is every time I walk out, I say, okay, I cannot access anything from that guy. He just has to die over there. But yeah, it's impossible to never walk out doing this. Oh, I forgot. That's the other thing I just remembered. So I am going to have to unequip my weapon because I can currently one-hit them, but I kept my strength low enough such that if I don't have any weapons equipped, my max hit against them will be 4. So
You
otherwise,
need to get
yeah.
some calculations going of how many rats you can kill an hour.
Yep. I have a feeling it's not a very high number.
Yeah, I don't even know if you should include this, mate, because it's like I don't know, you know, it's like they're not really part of the chunk, are they? I don't know. It's just like
They're not, but
you know,
it's like just
and neither is
feasible
imps as
enough.
well. Like the imps as well isn't
Yeah.
like kind of just insane, you know. I don't know. Seems a bit.
Be faster XP per hour, just waiting for imps to drop
Who
flour.
wants a tooth half of a key? Nobody on
Oh no.
here.
You're gonna have to clear your inventory up before you start this
Oh
as well,
wait.
right? Because
This coif. Yeah, goodbye to you. And this bow. I mean, like, it would be really nice if I could train ranged, because then I would have 300 plus 300 rats for free.
I
600
mean,
more
unless you just
rats.
started dumping lamps into it.
Yeah, but by the time I
what happened?
get it ranged up to 20, like,
What happened to your short bow from Tutorial Island?
I drop everything from Tutorial Island,
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
considering it as not part of the chunk. And most of these runes are going to go to waste, or I'm going to have to use them first on something. I can't use the chaoses because I don't have enough levels, and also I don't even know if casting Windbolt is XP efficient because it uses 2 airs, and I'm really choked on the number of airs I have. Oh,
What's your magic level right now? 16?
not that high. Let me check. 11.
11? Okay. So you still got a while until curse.
Yep. Okay, I dropped it because I don't trade. But yeah, I guess that's all. I guess that's all she wrote.
Yeah, you got screwed over big time, mate.
I'm
Maybe
gonna
it's quicker to kill
um,
imps.
I'll calculate how long this takes after I get the range access and I feel like I want to get rid of all my runes first, so I'll be like casting spells and like stuff like that.
Um, are you totally against people luring things in?
I'm not totally against. Well, here's the issue: is that according to Iron Man restrictions, I'd have to look it back up again, but I know like if people are damaging stuff, you can't like get the drops from it.
Yeah. So say somebody like wields flowers or something like that, and then attacks a rat, lure it in.
I forgot. Is it damage based? Like, do you need to?
I think it's really weird because like I think if like the creature deals damage to the person, it doesn't count too,
I'm gonna go.
which is really kind of annoying.
Yeah, yeah. And also it kind of feels like against the spirit. Like I'm fine. I think it makes sense to lure things if it's like, oh, it gives me access to something cool like 1 bucket of milk. Then it's like, okay, it's a one-time thing. Kind of makes sense. But like luring all the rats in just kind of feels like it defeats like the point of the grind, I would say. If I had someone that was like luring rats.
Yeah, I kind of feel like you shouldn't even have to do any of this, and you should just roll the next chunk. I think both of the methods, like imps and just
I'm
waiting
not
for
gonna
rats
sell
to
this,
come
by the
in.
way. This is staying in my inventory. I don't want that. Bob probably buys this for more. I want
I
this.
mean, yeah.
I make the rules, so I take everyone's input, but like this is this is how like it would function under Limpwort's rule set. Well, Limpwort
Yeah,
got
no, that's fair
lucky.
enough.
Limpwort got lucky because what he did is he got the best one. He got the chunk just north of me, and he did the pitterbird grind on just like chickens and cows. So he got lucky, but I got unlucky, so it's unfortunate.
Well, plus he
Yeah,
also
I mean,
got.
it's up to you. It's your account, your rules. You know, I respect
I'm gonna
your
do it. I feel like
decision, but yeah.
I feel like I don't think it'll take longer than, let me think. If I can kill like maybe 2 a minute, is that too ambitious of an assumption?
Um, Probably best thing that you might be able to do is just continue to kill goblins. Might not be the best option, but you get yourself some flashing runes for stuff like confuse or weaken.
Mm-hmm. I
Build those
could
up.
I could train all the way to 35 magic so that like once I get like I need to get that level by the time I get the chunk west of me anyways.
Yeah.
But
Because I
then
mean, how long did it take you roughly? Oh fuck. Yes, I got the screenshot. Uh, how long did it take you to amass that many body runes?
that was like a little bit over 30 hours of killing goblins.
Okay.
It's a lot. And also the other thing you have to think about is if I got the chunk, if my next two rolls were north north or like something similar, I could gain access to a uh, a monster that drops a lot more runes and gives a lot more efficient magic XP.
Yeah.
The other
So I would just say just start ripping those runes.
yeah.
Do some casts. You can probably safely drop the cosmic runes. Probably not going to be able to use those for a while.
Oh
You
no,
got
no, they're
yeah. I mean,
falling
you've
way off.
got enough. You got enough to cast 140 or almost 140 airstrikes or wind strikes.
Yep.
So that's some good luring.
Mm. The other thing
You going to be
is,
pinging back and forth.
yeah, I guess I could get like the highest amount of like spells I could get per hour is if I had an air staff. If I killed like a ton of goblins, I would get you get 78 mind runes an hour by picking up this mind rune, running over to this man, killing him, running over to that man, killing him, and walking back. It's about 78 an hour, which yeah, that's not a very good rate. I'm gonna just see how many rats I can actually kill an hour once I get rid of all the runes, and then go from there.
Yeah, that's all you can do really. Just see how many rats you can kill an hour. Calculate it, and hopefully you can. If you confuse them, do they wander over to you anyway? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's not that bad then, I suppose. Really.
if I yeah, but the issue is I can do that for like 500 of them out of the 8,000.
Oh, you only have 500 strikes. Yeah.
Yeah. 500
Oh,
of
okay. Yeah.
those, and then I have
Mm.
150 airstrikes, or wind strikes, I mean. I always call it air. But yeah,
Airstriking.
yeah, just a ballistic missile,
I
possibly.
cast drone strike.
Hmm. Hmm. I, I feel like there's no way it's going to take me longer than this first chunk, is there?
I don't know. You have to kill 8,000. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I had to kill 10,000 goblins, but it was a lot easier to kill them because
Yeah, because
A lot
you
more.
had a big pile of them.
yeah. I could kill about
I
5 a
I think
minute.
it's gonna take longer. I think it's gonna take longer. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be easy waiting for them rats to wander in.
Oh yeah, it'll definitely take longer than killing the goblins, but I'd say this chunk overall took me about 100 hours because the fletching was about 60 hours and the fire making was about 8 hours, and the killing goblins a little over 30 hours. Like it took around 100 hours. So I'm wondering, I feel like this probably will be less than 100 hours. I don't know.
It'll it'll go decently fast to start as long as you have runes to be able to lure them in rather than
Yeah.
just waiting for them to wander. Because then you cancel out your risk of accidentally running outside of the chunk too.
Yeah. And
The
also
only
you're
the
like
only
doubling it because the ones that walk over you can just kill, and then the ones that are far away you just shoot once and they run over.
Yeah, I think the only thing that you might have to watch out for is whether or not there are some that have like an aggression radius that isn't within walking distance. So like you could be within that safe corner, but then as soon as you shoot them, they start to retreat.
Yeah.
So as
I
long as
I
you're
don't
able
think
to
they
identify
flee
that
on
one.
low health.
Well, it's mainly so one of the things that I did when I was fighting Salarin is that he has like a wander radius that almost goes past like a certain set of torches. But
Mhm.
then once you go past that set of torches, he de-aggros from you, even if you're still fighting him. And then if you hit him, sometimes it'll make him retreat, and they'll just like backpedal away from you. So they could
Mm.
just like keep, you know, going further and further back, and then all of a sudden you're getting dragged.
Yeah,
Uh,
I tested like I tried like a little bit of spells near the giant rats when I had like a different stack, cuz I got a little bit of cooking XP when I was just trying it at first. And I would shoot the rats with like one spell and they would walk over and then they would just stay there with me, and it was very easy to kill them when I had spells, and it was just very slow when I didn't. Is what I noticed.
okay. Yeah. So as long as they're not doing that fleeing from you,
Yep.
it should be good.
All right. Well, I'm gonna end the stream at least because I don't really have anything more to say on here. I'll update the forum post with this event. But
Tune in on cow killing content.
yeah. The calculating part is the fun part. I'm gonna give it a second so that people can say goodbye if they want to say goodbye. 5 people are watching now, including myself. 4 people are watching now.
Hot diggity. Oh, are you on YouTube right now too?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Fat Tony. I love seeing people walk by me with like better gear and worse stats. That's a good thing. All right.